Alright guys, welcome back to the Road to States number 5. We have here top 2 against me and Israel Sosa, and I call heads and he calls, well, he doesn't call tails, he gets tails. Make sure. Alright. Wait to see when he decides if he goes first or not. Now Sosa, 3 times regional champion. I imagine he's playing Yveltal, Darkrai like always. Alright, so we got 2 Fanfees and a Kyurem. We're going to start the Kyurem. You wall up. And we'll drop the 2 Fanfees like always. And we got 2 Karinas, Sycamore. Probably use the Karina. See what's all prized. And here is, he starts the Yveltal. Now the question is, does he play Seismitoad or not? And if he does, it changes everything. Alright, so he plays an N. Ooh, we got a fairly bad hand if we don't top deck a supporter. So we see a laser from Sosa and flips ahead, so Kyurem goes to sleep. Let's see, does it do anything else or does it end his turn? Alright, and I get awake. Alright, so I get a Chorus and I had the Kyurem and Hawlucha, so we're going to bench the Hawlucha for sure. Put the Silver Bang on the Hawlucha. Might as well drop a Fighting Stadium. I imagine he only plays 2 Verbank. And we'll attach an Energy Return to a Fanfee. And we'll Coerce for... Ooh, let's see. If I put down the Kyurem, I only have 1 spot for a substitute. And Kyurems aren't really good for this matchup. We'll just Coerce for 3 and see what happens. Alright, so we got a substitute in the Karina. So next turn we can Karina for a Donphan and a Switch. And Spinning Turn into substitute. That's always pretty nice. And now on the Sosa's turn. Oh, so there goes a Hand Hammer, and that changes a lot of things. Oh, another N, so he kind of saves me there. So we got a Computer Search, which I don't want to play too early. But if I need a fish on a Donphan, I can. Let me see our Ultra Ball. Discarding our Ultra Ball on a Verse Seeker. Imagine he gets a Yveltal EX, unless he plays Seismitoad, which I would grab that. So he can Quake Punch me if he has the resources to do it. Right now he's probably just checking his deck to see what's all prized and everything, see what he needs. Okay, so yeah, he does play Seismitoad. There's a Muscle Band. Not gonna get the laser. I mean, not the laser, DC, but he doesn't. He just. What's it? Darkness Blade. Or Oblivion Wing, sorry. Dark Blade is the other one. Alright, so we get a Donphan. Now I can Coerce or Computer Search for at least a switch. I'm gonna switch into Hawlucha and try to draw an energy. Or I can Outrage versus 80. So we're just gonna Computer Search these 2 away and get a switch. And then he only has 2 cards left in his hand. So I'm probably just going to play a Coerce for 5 and see what happens. Alright, so we get the Professor's Letter and a Muscle Band, which is pretty good. So we attach the Fighting Energy to the Donphan, put the Muscle Band on it. And he has Resistance, so it's only going to swing 40, but we'll send it the substitute. So he can't do anything. And we're going to drop this Bango before he Quake Punches me. So there we go. Spinning Turn for 40. Send in substitute. Now on to Sosa's turn. Alright, so he has a bike. Does he get a support offer or not? Oh, he gets the DC. That's really good. And a Sycamore. Okay, very nice. And he just discards another Enhanced Hammer and the Dark Energy. Imagine he doesn't have any more Enhanced Hammers. Most people only play 2. See, we Ultra Balls away a Dark and a Darkrai. Very smart. Because of the weakness. And I play 2 Lystanders and a Verse Seeker. And here he gets another Yveltal. There he goes and knocks out the substitute. And imagine he starts powering up the other Yveltal. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to send out Hawlucha. He's got the free retreat, of course. Now here I could Sycamore and try to get a strong energy. Because if I don't get a strong energy, then the math doesn't add up, and I only do 4, 8, 12, and he has 130, which hurts. So we're just going to Sycamore and see what happens. I need a strong energy. Oh, and I missed it. Okay. But we got another Donphan. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we can't eat a 6. Yeah. Kieran can only swing for 80 right now, but we do get another substitute. We're going to hold on to this DC. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to it just in case he plays another enhanced hammer. So we're just going to spinning turn for another 40 and hope next turn we can get a strong energy. Now on to Sosa's turn. Alright, so he's probably going to dark display me eventually. Alright, there's the floatstone. So now he's got free retreat for the Seismitoad, which I imagine he would send up. Oh, and he plays an N while I was looking at his cards. So I got a fresh hand of 6. I got a strong energy. And a Donphan. I mean, not Donphan, Donphan right there. Maybe I should attach the DC, so this turn if he sends up the Seismitoad. Oh, he doesn't send up Seismitoad, he just sends up this Yveltal and attaches energy. Alright, so we'll send up Hawlucha. Oh no, this is a new Yveltal. Okay. So that's good. At least he didn't Quake and Punch me yet. So I can play everything down. We'll put the strong energy here. And we'll Lysander up this Yveltal so we can get a knockout this turn. So here we go. I'll bench the other Phanpy too, because I only have one more substitute left in the deck after this one. So there's 60 and there's a knockout. Take my first prize of the game. Now it's time to decide, does it send it to Seismitoad and lock me and hope I don't draw into a DCE? Alright, so that's what he's going to do. Because if I can wreck next turn, I can knock out the Seismitoad. And there's another Seismitoad which hurts. If he gets a DCE and gets a Verbank down, then he can Quake a Punch me for the knockout if he gets a laser too. Yeah, because there's no Muscle Man. But I can also send up Hawlucha, and since he has a Silver Ring on, I can do 90. Oh, he's going to bring up Donphan. Alright, does he have a Verbank and a laser? Oh no, he's just going to swing for 100. Okay. So now I need to end and get a DCE probably. Okay. Now I can wreck him right here, or I can start piling up a Donphan. At first I want to attach a DC, but I don't really know if I want to do that because now he can just send up this Yveltal, swing for 30, knock out my Donphan. Or I could just spinning turn and next turn attack with Hawlucha. So I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to spinning turn instead of the knockout with Hawlucha, since I have this Lysander in my hand too. That way I save this Donphan while saving my energies. Yeah. And he's already played just one Lysander so far. So imagine he has one more left in his deck. Okay, so he's Sycamores. So no Lysander this turn unless he plays Catcher. So we see he plays Bianca and another laser down. So that's 2 lasers gone right now. 2 left. Oh, and an escape rope. I'm just going to send it to Hawlucha. Because here he needs a Verbank, and now he needs a laser and a muscle band. So he gets the heads on the flip. Alright, if I stay asleep, this will be really big. Oh, and I get heads. Alright, another heads. Alright, let's see. So I've played one Lysander. I have one more left in my hand. I can do 100 to this Seismitoad and take the knockout. So that's what I'm going to end up doing. Counter his Verbank. Bring up the Seismitoad. Retreat. We're just going to spinning turn for the knockout. Send out the substitute. And take 2 prizes. Alright, so he sends his Yveltal again. Question is, does he have the Lysander to knock out this Donphan? If not, he just has to knock out the Substitute. Alright, so we see a Dark Energy onto the Seismitoad. Oh, and there's the Lysander I was talking about. Very nice. So he's played 2 Lysanders and a Verse Seeker. Alright, so we see the Darkness Blade. And he attached energy per turn here. And let's see, I almost ended up the Hawlucha, he's got free retreat. Ooh. Alright, we're just gonna attach. See, if I attach the strong energy here, we're only swinging for 4, 6, back to 40, which is not very good. But it's kind of my only option right now. So we'll just retreat. Do another spinning turn for 40. Don't want to play the Sycamores. I don't want to discard the DC and Bicycle. How many Verbanks does he has down? Just 1 Verbank gone. Okay. So there's a second Verse Seeker and you get the Lysander. Question is, okay, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's doing 120 right now with Yveltal. There's a laser. Alright. So that's a knockout. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And yeah, poison knocks it out. So he takes what, his first prize of the game? Second? Yeah, second prize of the game. So now it's 3 to 4. I can get a Hawlucha. I kind of want to attach the DC to this Kyurem and just swing for 80. I kind of need to start picking up Donphan. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 fighting in the discard. I play 8 total. How many DCs in this card? We have 1 in hand. And none in the discard. Alright, we're just going to Sycamore and try to get another fighting energy or something. See what happens. And there we go. We get a strong energy. Get a muscle band. We're just going to swing with Donphan this turn. So there we go. There's the 80. And hopefully he doesn't play 3 Verse Seekers. Right now we know he plays 2 with 2 Lysanders. But for him to knock out the Donphan, oh, so we see a Trubbish, so he does play Garbodor, which doesn't really change much. Changes the Hawlucha, that's the only ability I have in my deck. So we see a Colress, so he's played 1 Colress so far. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right now Yveltal is just swinging 100, and if he did Lysander up. So we see he's playing his Douse Machine early, which I imagine he can just get a Verse Seeker to save it. Unless he gets the escape rope. Let's see. What did he discard to get it? So Yveltal and a Garbodor. Still trying to decide what he'd get with the Douse Machine, unless I missed it, but I don't think I did. He could get a Verbank, but if he does that, you see the Fighting Stadium right here, because I play 3 of them in the deck. He probably should have waited to hold onto the Douse Machine, because I have the end in my hand if he does get the Lysander or Verse Seeker. Now next turn I can power this. If I could power up Hawlucha and take a prize on this Yveltal with this Hawlucha, because 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Resistance, so 90. That'd be a knockup. I can get that energy. But I don't know if I have one more fighting left or not. I don't know if it's prized. So, okay, so he gets an Enhanced Hammer. So there goes this one. So now I only have 1 fighting left in my deck. But I do play Lysander's trump card, which we know it's in there. I've seen it when I was shuffling my cards around. Okay, so he just saves this Yveltal and KOs my substitute. And imagine he starts powering up this new Yveltal. So let's see here. Yeah, so the energy goes on Yveltal. We'll set up a Hawlucha. He's got the free retreat, of course. Alright, so there's a Lysander trump card. Question is, do I play it now? Do I save it? This is always a tricky situation with the Lysander trump card. Not really sure when to play it. Let's see. Next turn I can Karina for a Professor's Letter. Let's see. I guess tricky decisions. Because if I trump card, I can Karina next turn. And he needs a lot to knock out Halucha next turn. So yeah, we'll just play trump card now and see what happens. Because I barely have any energies left. So there goes everything of mine. There goes everything of his. And now we'll just end my turn, I think. Yeah, we'll just see what happens. I could have sent it to Kiram. I'm scared he would have knocked it out. Or if I don't have a way to switch. Now this way, if he does knock out the Halucha, I can send this Halucha and still have the free retreat. The only thing bad about the Lysander trump card, now he gets all his Lysanders and everything back. So I'm just waiting on Sosa to see what he wants to do. So he attaches DC to his Yveltal. Now he can knock out his Halucha and he ends me to 3. Okay. It's not a terrible hand, but if I can draw a Sycamore off this hand, it'd be really nice. Question is, does he have a way to retreat this Yveltal right now? Because right now he doesn't, he's going to leave active. Alright, so there's a Verbank. There's a Darkrai, which might bite him. I can always Lysander that up. But it does get the free retreat to knock out this Halucha, which will bring him up in prizes. Or not up, but tied in prizes. So I'm going to go send it the Halucha, of course, for retreat. Let's see. I can Professor's Letter. Well, do I want to? I can either Professor's Letter and guarantee attachment this turn to this Donphan. And this is a Muscle Band, so 4, 6. I'm only swinging for 40 though, which is not a lot. Let's see. Let's drop this Kiram. My computer's being slow. Sorry about that. Let's Karina. We're gonna at least get another Donphan. I like to send up another Donphan right now because I only have one to play. So yeah, we'll get a Phanpy. And then we'll get a Professor's Letter since we know it's back on the deck. Drop a Phanpy. Professor's Letter. Oh, there we go. Professor's Letter. Get 2 fighting energies, of course. So there is 1 fighting prize. Attached there. Might as well put this Muscle Band somewhere. If he ends me, less cards in my deck. Let's retreat. Let's spinning turn. I said to the fresh Kiram, which is harder for him to knock out. He needs more stuff to knock out this wall, of course. So there's a laser. Now he needs another energy to knock out this Kiram. Question is, does he have that or not? Alright, so he just does 80. 20 left. Okay. Woo. So let's see. So there's 110 on him. If I can get a DCE, I can knock out this Yveltal. So let's end and hope I can get DCE. Oh my goodness, and there we go. Pretty sure it's a knockout unless I'm really bad at math. There we go. Huge turn for me. This Kiram does die. Going back to Sosa's turn, but now I only have 1 prize left. I can sacrifice one of these Phanpys because I can Ultra Ball if he doesn't kill it. Let's get a new one because right now he's only swinging 30 with the regular Yveltal. So yeah, we'll send in the Phanpy. And he has the most HP right now too. I don't want to send him to Donphan just in case if he gets a energy laser and knocks out the Donphan with the Seismitoad. So they were seeing an Ultra Ball, discarding a Sycamore Trubbish. Let's see, this Yveltal has 90. Can't really knock it out next turn. Alright, so we see an N. Woo! Alright. So I could tackle for nothing next turn, so I'll probably just end up attaching this fighting here. Or attach it here. Probably end up attaching the fighting here. So another Silver Bangle doesn't really help me. Like I said, we'll attach this fighting here. Put a Silver Bangle on this other Fanfy just in case he ends me again. Now we're just in top deck mode. We do play Sycamores, we'll play Karinas, play Bicycles. Alright, so now he's gonna Quake Punch me. Alright. So he has one prize card left. What do I get off top deck? Ooh, an N. So I get to N into 1. So right now, Toad's swinging 50. So he needs a laser to knock out this Kyurem. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is retreating to this Donphan and Spitting Turn it. And hoping he didn't get a laser off this. Because he can one-shot this. He could definitely one-shot this. But now does he have a laser to knock out the Kyurem? And if he does, the next turn all I need is a Fighting Stadium with Hawlucha to knock it out. No, that still doesn't knock it out. Yes, 690, yeah. I would need a Strong Energy and the Fighting Stadium to knock out Hawlucha next turn. But he doesn't look like he has it right now. If he did, he definitely would have just played it. But right now I have a Sycamore just sitting on, just waiting. So I get to have 8 cards next turn. So he just attaches a Dark right here. Alright. Oh, if I get a DC2, this is a knockout. But I don't have a switch. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, and I whiff it. I can't even switch out of it. I forgot about that. Oh well. So it looks like Sosa's going to win game 1 for sure. There he goes. Yeah, I forgot that Kyurem could have switched because of the Quake Punch, but there's nothing really I could have done. He gets the Enhanced Hammer anyway. And there we go. So Sosa wins game 1. We'll see what happens game 2. Thanks for watching.